Horses have lived beside humans for thousands of years, yet there is still something mysterious about them. People have used them for travel, farming, wars, and sports, but even with all this closeness, horses continue to carry secrets in their nature and behavior. When you look at a horse, you see an animal that is strong and graceful at the same time, and there is something about the way they move that feels almost magical. They are creatures that have played a huge role in history, but they also remain full of mysteries that scientists and horse lovers keep discovering even today. One of the most mysterious facts about horses is their ability to sense human emotions. Many owners believe that horses can read the feelings of a person standing near them. If someone is calm, the horse seems to relax, but if someone is nervous or angry, the horse often shows restlessness. Studies suggest that horses can read facial expressions and even detect the tone of voice, but the exact way they do it still remains a mystery. Some people think horses may have developed this ability because their survival depended on being highly alert to the moods of other creatures around them, including humans. Another curious fact is the way horses communicate with each other. Unlike humans, they do not have a spoken language, but their body language is rich and complex. A flick of the ear, the swish of a tail, or even a certain look in the eye can send messages across to another horse. They use subtle movements that we often miss, but other horses understand them perfectly. What makes this mysterious is how quickly they pick up on signals that seem invisible to us. They might be standing quietly, but suddenly the whole group will turn or move together, almost as if they are connected through an invisible thread of thought. The sleep patterns of horses are also unusual and puzzling. Unlike humans, horses do not need long continuous hours of sleep. They sleep in short bursts spread throughout the day and night, and they spend only a very small amount of time in deep sleep. Even more mysterious is that horses can sleep while standing up. They have a special system of ligaments and tendons in their legs that lock their joints so they do not fall while resting. This allows them to quickly escape if danger approaches. However, they still need to lie down occasionally to enter the deepest stage of sleep, but they never do it for very long. Nobody fully understands how such short rest is enough for their large and active bodies. The vision of horses adds another layer to their mystery. Their eyes are among the largest of any land mammal, and they are set on the sides of their head, giving them nearly a full circle of vision. This means they can see almost everything around them without turning their head, which helps them notice danger. But their vision is also different from ours in ways that are not completely clear. They can see better at night than humans, and they are thought to see the world in fewer colors. But the way they combine light and movement into a full picture is something researchers are still exploring. Their ability to sense motion at great distances makes it seem as if they know something before others notice it. Horses also have mysterious memories. Many horse trainers and riders believe that once a horse learns something, it remembers it for life, even after years of not practicing. This is especially strange because horses do not rely on words or written notes, yet they can recall experiences with amazing accuracy. A horse may remember a path it traveled many years ago, or recognize a person after a long absence. Some horses even show strong emotional reactions when they see someone they knew in the past, almost as if they are reliving the old relationship instantly. The bond between horses and humans has always been surrounded by mystery. In many cultures, horses are seen not just as animals but as spiritual companions. Legends often describe horses as messengers between worlds or symbols of freedom and strength. People in different parts of the world believe that horses could sense supernatural forces, and many old tales describe horses refusing to pass through certain places at night, as if they could see what humans could not. Even in modern times, stories are told about horses acting strangely before disasters like earthquakes, as though they had some sixth sense of danger. The sound of a horse is also something that feels mysterious. Their whinnies, nickers, and snorts are more than simple noises. Horses use these sounds to communicate different feelings such as excitement, comfort, or warning. What makes this fascinating is how other horses instantly know the meaning behind a sound, even if it is very subtle. Sometimes a horse will make a soft nicker to greet a friend, while other times a loud neigh can travel far across fields to call out to companions. For humans, it often takes time to understand the difference, but for horses, the message is clear. This hidden language of sounds adds to their aura of mystery. One of the most fascinating things is the way horses sense direction and space. Even without maps or signs, horses can often find their way home from far away. There are countless stories of horses returning to their stables over long distances, even when the rider was lost. How they manage this is still not fully explained. Some believe they have an internal compass, while others think they use subtle natural signals from the environment, like the position of the sun, the smell of familiar areas, or the magnetic field of the earth. Whatever the reason, their ability to navigate makes them seem like natural guides. Another area full of mystery is their speed and endurance. Horses are built for running, and when they gallop, they can reach speeds that almost defy belief for such large animals. Some can run more than 40 miles per hour, and certain breeds are able to keep running for extremely long distances without tiring easily. The secret lies in their powerful lungs and hearts, but there is still wonder in the way they coordinate their whole body in such rhythm. Watching a horse run gives the impression of a creature born out of pure freedom, and the mystery is in how naturally they master movement that takes humans years of training to even imitate. Horses also have an unusual ability to form social groups. In the wild, they live in herds with complex hierarchies. There is usually a lead mare that guides the group, and every horse knows its position. What is mysterious is how peaceful these relationships can be maintained without spoken rules. Horses understand their roles and rarely challenge them without reason. They show loyalty to their herd and will even protect weaker members. When separated from the herd, many horses become stressed or anxious, which shows the depth of their social bonds. It is as if their identity is tied not just to themselves but to the larger family of horses around them. The connection of horses with healing and therapy is another mystery. In recent years, horses have been used in therapy programs to help people with emotional struggles, disabilities, or trauma. Being near a horse seems to calm people and encourage confidence. No one fully understands why this effect is so strong, but many believe it is because horses mirror human emotions. Their calm presence, combined with their strength, gives people a sense of safety and trust. Some children who do not respond to traditional therapy open up when interacting with horses, which shows how powerful and mysterious their influence can be. Even the evolution of horses is filled with mystery. Millions of years ago, horses were small, dog-sized creatures with many toes. Over time, they transformed into the large one-toed animals we know today. The way their bodies adapted so perfectly for running and survival in open lands fascinates scientists, but there are still many unanswered questions about their long journey through history. Fossils reveal part of the story, but the complete picture of how they became the horses we know remains partly hidden. Another mysterious aspect is how sensitive horses are to touch. Their skin, though tough enough to endure outdoor life, is extremely sensitive. A tiny fly landing on them is enough to make them twitch. This sensitivity is also why riders use reins, saddles, and leg signals, because horses can feel even the smallest pressure and respond. It is hard to imagine that such a large and powerful animal can react to something so light, and this balance between strength and sensitivity makes them truly unique. The variety of horse breeds also adds to their mysterious nature. From the strong and heavy draft horses to the elegant and fast Arabian horses, each breed has special qualities that make it different. Some breeds are adapted to extreme cold, while others survive in deserts. How horses have developed such wide abilities while still being part of the same species is fascinating. Even within the same breed, each horse has its own unique personality, making them as different from each other as people are. Their ability to sense weather changes also makes people curious. Horses often become restless before a storm or uneasy when the air pressure changes. Farmers and riders sometimes rely on the behavior of their horses to predict weather shifts. Whether this is because of their sharp senses or something more mysterious is still debated, but it shows how deeply horses are connected to nature in ways humans often overlook. Stories and myths about horses from ancient times also highlight their mystery. In Greek mythology, the winged horse Pegasus was seen as a symbol of inspiration and freedom. In Norse legends, Odin rode a magical eight-legged horse named Sleipnir. Many cultures linked horses with gods, the afterlife, and powerful forces of nature. Even today, the horse remains a symbol of strength and beauty, carrying with it the echoes of old legends. The loyalty of horses is another mysterious trait. Some horses form bonds with humans so strong that they seem unbreakable. They remember their owners' voices, footsteps, and even their moods. There are countless stories of horses risking their own safety to protect or stay with their owners. This deep loyalty is not something that can be easily explained by training alone, because it comes from a level of emotional connection that feels almost human. The way horses respond to music is also curious. Many owners have noticed that horses relax when calm music is played and may even move in rhythm to certain beats. This connection to sound and vibration suggests that horses may experience the world in ways humans cannot fully understand. Their reactions to art forms like music show a side of them that feels almost mystical. Even their birth is surrounded by mystery. Foals, or baby horses, can stand and walk within an hour of being born. This is an ability very few animals have, and it is essential for survival in the wild. Watching a newborn horse quickly gain strength and balance is both surprising and inspiring. It makes one wonder about the natural wisdom written into their bodies that guides them from the very first moments of life. Horses also have mysterious whiskers around their muzzle that help them sense objects and space. These whiskers act like sensitive detectors, allowing horses to explore and understand their surroundings even in the dark. Many people do not realize how important these whiskers are, but they play a key role in how horses experience the world. The heart of a horse is another wonder. It is large and powerful, capable of pumping vast amounts of blood to support their speed and endurance. Some racehorses have hearts so strong that they become legends, with stories told about how their extraordinary hearts gave them unmatched ability. The connection between the physical heart and the symbolic heart of courage makes horses even more mysterious. Horses continue to surprise us with their intelligence as well. They can solve problems, learn tasks, and even recognize themselves in mirrors, which is a sign of self-awareness. Their ability to learn new skills quickly and adapt to different environments shows a level of intelligence that many people underestimate. Yet, their intelligence expresses itself differently than human intelligence, making it hard to fully measure or compare. The way horses seem to appear in dreams is another mystery. Many people across the world dream of horses, often connecting them to feelings of freedom, power, or hidden messages. Psychologists say this may reflect the deep role horses have played in human imagination for centuries, but the personal meaning of such dreams often remains mysterious to the dreamer. Horses are also mysterious in how they can live long lives compared to many animals. With proper care, many horses reach their 20s or even 30s, and some live beyond 40 years. During these years, they form relationships and memories that span generations of human families. The wisdom they carry through their long lives adds depth to their presence. Even the simple act of a horse grazing carries mystery. They can spend hours calmly eating grass, yet within moments, they can burst into powerful movement if alarmed. This balance of gentleness and sudden energy reflects the dual nature of horses, creatures that are both peaceful and wild at the same time. The way horses adapt to different climates also shows hidden secrets. From freezing mountains to hot deserts, horses have managed to survive in conditions that seem impossible. Their bodies adjust in ways that are still not fully understood, whether it is growing thick winter coats or conserving water in dry lands. This adaptability adds to their aura of strength and endurance. What remains most mysterious is the feeling people get when they are around horses. Many describe a sense of calm, inspiration, or even healing just by being close to them. The silent communication, the steady heartbeat, and the deep eyes of a horse seem to touch something ancient within humans. This bond goes beyond logic, resting in the world of mystery where human and horse meet not just as different creatures but as companions connected through time. Thanks for watching.